Hey guys, what's up? Chef Easy in the mic one more time, your friendly neighborhood chef. So guys, for today what I'll be making for you is that delicious, that's super popular. It's been all over the web right now, and it's that Popeye's chicken sandwich. And so I had it yesterday, and honestly guys, it's just a good quality chicken sandwich. Chicken, it's really bomb, super well marinated all the way through. Very simple brine to taste it to me, but very, very spot on. Extremely crispy. The bun was just beautifully soft. Nice little quality brioche bun they got going on as well. The toppings, a little bit of mayonnaise. And honestly, they literally put like 3 pickles on my sandwich. I ate it and it was extremely good. So today, we're gonna try to replicate that. Let's get going. I went out to the store and got some good quality organic chicken, some good quality buttermilk, and some good quality brioche buns. And I was able to find all these ingredients at my local Trader Joe's, so they're not that crazy or hard to get. It's just about finding good quality stuff. And then for the pickles, I have made my own pickles ahead of time, and I will have a video shortly how to make these pickles. You can hold them in your fridge for a really long time. Very simple to make, nothing to it. First and foremost, we gotta start with the chicken. Now, when I ate this sandwich, it wasn't like a fat piece of chicken, but it wasn't a thin piece. It was like a nice medium size cut, and I loved it. It was really good, really tasty, super flavor all throughout. So what I'm gonna show you is how to do it. You're gonna grab the chicken breast. They have a natural curve, and you're just gonna cut with that curve. And with each chicken breast, you should get about 3 to 4 portions of chicken. Let me show you how to do it. So you're gonna grab the chicken and you're gonna cut it in this very specific angle. And you just do that to both of your chicken breasts. Now, when marinating the chicken, it's very straightforward. All there is in the marinade, it's buttermilk, black pepper, and salt. And we're just gonna put enough buttermilk to cover the chicken. You can go a little bit light on your buttermilk, but I'm going heavy just because I want to make sure it tastes like it's nice and brined. If you could do this ahead of time, it's better. But if you let it sit for about 30 minutes before cooking, that works just fine. Since it's chicken breast, it absorbs the marinade really fast. It gets flavor very easily, and it'll be nice and juicy. Besides the chicken being brined to perfection, another essential thing in frying chicken is your flour, guys. And I will have this very specific recipe of this flour in the descriptions below. And so basically what we have is 2 cups of all-purpose flour. We have a teaspoon of black pepper and 2 tablespoons of kosher salt. Now I'm not adding any paprika, any crazy seasoning on this because I'm trying to replicate Popeye's. And what they do have is this beautiful golden brown crust that honestly super good, and like it blew me away how crispy it stayed in the sandwich. And replicating that in the recipe is probably the hardest thing to do. When mixing the flour, make sure you mix thoroughly, make sure you mix for a long time, just because you want to make sure that it does disperse. Now in this recipe, I'm also adding cornstarch, guys. And what that cornstarch is going to do to the all-purpose flour, it's gonna make it nice and soft. It's gonna give it that extra crisp. If you just fry it with regular all-purpose flour, it'll probably be crispy, but it can become a little heavy. And with the cornstarch, it's just gonna lighten it up. And so the secret to this is just making sure you mix this around super well. All right, guys, you have your chicken. Mine sat overnight, so it's gonna be super, super tasty. Like I said, if you don't have time to do it overnight, give it at least 30 minutes to marinate, and the chicken's gonna be super good, super delicious. And all I'm doing now is stirring. And you don't need any excess buttermilk because the buttermilk that's been sitting on, you can use it to bread. So basically, you're gonna grab 1 nice piece, and then your flour, you're just gonna drop it in the flour. And we're not gonna do double dip or anything like that, because the flour itself should make this chicken nice and flaky and delicious. And so, make sure you don't get wet your hand. And just press it nice and lightly. And don't just throw it directly on the fryer, because if you do, then it's not gonna work out. You gotta give it a second to sit. You're just gonna repeat that process. I'm using the tongs. And the reason why I'm using the tongs is because I don't wanna wet my hand, because then that's gonna make this job extremely messy. I'm just gonna lay it out again. You're just gonna push it with your dry hand. And see how this hand is clean? That's just to pick it up just in case something happens. I have a clean spare hand. Let's do one more piece so you guys get to see it. And see, I re-dip it just in case. Make sure it's coated evenly. Make sure it drips very well. Put it back. And then making fried chicken, guys, is a natural messy process. Go slow. Try to make it as clean as you can, just so the cleanup is not a big headache. Alright guys, so the chicken's been sitting in the fryer now. It's been frying, it's been getting nice and golden crisp. It's been about 5 minutes. The chicken will take about 7 to 8, depending how thick you cut. And you know your chicken's ready when they start floating and there's no more like little bubbles coming out of your fryer. If you're not sure, just grab a thermometer and make sure you check, or just pinch it lightly and you'll see it's completely cooked. Chicken breast does overcook very easily, so you gotta be careful. Now, for the bread that they use a good quality brioche bun, and that's what I have here. And I'm just gonna grab a little bit of mayo. And very lightly, almost like butter. I'm just gonna make sure you spread it all over the bun. I'm just gonna get it crispy. I'm gonna do mayo on both. Then my pickles are a little thicker just because I like them that way. But for the Popeye's chicken, so I'm just gonna go a little thinner, just so it spreads out throughout the bread a little better. Now, chicken has come out of the fryer. It's nice and crispy. I can see it, I can feel it. It sounds crispy. Check this out, guys. And we're just gonna do a light pinch of salt and pepper on top, just because I want it to have full-on flavor on both sides. And you can hear it crispy. Now salt, black pepper on, like I said, both sides as well. And then salt one more time on the other side. And then let your chicken sit for a little bit, because if you put it directly in your sandwich, all the excess oils is gonna leak out and make your bun soggy and weird. You don't want that. You want to make sure your bread's nice and fresh. Press the bread slightly just so it gets crisp. You're gonna make sure you get a light golden brown color in the bread, ever so slightly. You just want the bun to become nice and soft and airy. Right, now that you have the bun, a little bit of extra mayo. We're gonna cover ours with pickles, but let's make it extra bomb. Cover it with pickles, and then chicken. So there, guys, you have it. Popeye's fried chicken sandwich, super good, super bomb. You don't have to go and wait at Popeye's anymore. You can make it yourself at home. Make sure you subscribe my channel. Follow me on Instagram and Official Chef Talk. Easy E out.